That wasn't recording.
No?
No.
I thought it was.
Nah, no recording.
Oh.
We don't record this show anymore.
No.
We just
No, it doesn't
set up
exist.
a camera and talk at it, but
Yeah.
they won't record
No,
it.
no, not at all. Anyways, I'm Mike.
I'm John. And this is B-Views.
Yeah! For the Netflix series, Ju-On Origins.
Yup.
Yeah, we just got done watching it. It was pretty good.
Yes, I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah. It's been getting a lot of it's been getting panned by, well, Forbes said it's one of its worst shows.
Oh.
I think this is one of the best Netflix shows I've seen in a while.
Yeah. I don't think it compares with like Dark or something like that, but I think
that
is,
but
you should watch it. Yeah. But I think in terms of like a genuine horror show, I think it's pretty good.
I think as far as genuine horror shows, it's up there with
it's up there
the
with
best of them in Netflix.
Yeah. Especially like Marianne, but Marianne was canceled. So
was it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, what a
makes
bummer.
me not want to watch it as much.
I know, but you should. You should. That first season is.
Does it at least have an ending where it's like it could end here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They set it up for a second season, but it could end there.
So they set up an option for a second.
Yes. Yeah. You should watch it. It's very good. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it for this.
Okay.
I don't know how long it is. The only reason we're doing this series is specifically because it is around the same length as It Chapter 2, and therefore I am going to classify it as a movie.
Sure. Yeah. It's a series, but it's as long as a movie.
It is 2 hours and 50 minutes long.
Yep.
Including credits.
Yes.
For all of the films.
Yep.
Or all of the episodes.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. What I don't understand is why it's being panned by.
It has really good Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, I don't understand. I've seen a lot of shit on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen.
That's just garbage. Just garbage.
And this is not that.
No, I didn't think it was bad at all.
No, I thought this. I enjoyed this. This was this. It's like the second and a half time I've watched it.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it thoroughly every time. There are scares in the show that have literally like had effects on me every time.
Yeah. I mean, there was definitely some creepy moments for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's more brutal than anything. I think it's very violent.
But I like it.
Yeah. I think it fits up there with the type of Ju-On that we should have.
It feels very much like what Grudge 2020 wanted to be.
Right, and it wasn't.
Right.
And it wasn't at all. So, I mean, especially that scene with the pregnant woman and the guy who was poisoned with the wine.
Oh. There are just no good people in that scene, though.
No.
Well, I almost want to say that the guy who kills his wife is the good guy.
I was rooting for the guy because he was a really good guy.
Because
she was just a bitch.
She's like stabbing him, and he's like, "You should get off. You shouldn't be exerting yourself so much."
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dude? The guy I'm trying to be stabbed, and I actually was stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
And she just kept swinging at him with the butcher's knife, and he said, "Fuck this." And then she was calling out for her friends.
Well, her lover.
Her lover, and he said, "Screw this." So he cut her throat, and then as she was dying on the couch, he cut open her belly, and he took out the baby.
He was like, "I gotta save the baby."
Yeah, he's gotta save the baby.
And then just wandered off into the street with the baby.
Yeah, it was obviously not living.
Well, it was, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was crying, and then it wasn't.
Yeah. It needed oxygen.
Yeah, probably.
It was very much preemie. It didn't even have hands. Didn't even have fingers.
Yeah. Because later on, that's
a weird scene.
I love that scene. It reminds me of stupid Clive Barker bullshit.
Yeah, it does. It reminds me of something from like Hellraiser.
Yeah. I mean, just like that baby crawling up his, like when it sticks its hand in its
it's like,
mouth.
ooh, it's cringeworthy. And then what does he choke on it? Does it enters his body or
that's
what?
The cool thing about this show is that it's a very brutal show, but it actually doesn't show a lot.
No, it's intended that way though.
Yeah,
and that's what makes it pretty good.
Like, guys, there's a very graphic rape scene.
There
in
is.
this show.
There is. There is. It
Netflix,
shouldn't be there.
It has its purpose in the show,
but,
in the continuity of the show. That being said, she doesn't become like more powerful by being raped.
It destroys her life.
I don't even necessarily know if, like, she was probably going down a bad path to begin with.
Yeah.
They imply that, like, she didn't have a good upbringing before it happened.
Yep, obviously.
And she just never, she was hanging out with bad people.
Right.
You know?
Yep. And that's why another reason that the show is getting panned right now.
Yeah.
Is because there is no trigger warning, no nothing.
They have their Netflix has their thing where it says why it's rated, and it includes sexual assault in the thing, but the arguments are that you should probably make it a little more obvious.
Yep.
Because it's only like the little white text at the top.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have that throughout every episode, if you notice that. So it's like, is this going to happen in every episode, or does it just happen in one?
I didn't see sexual assault in the last two.
Oh yeah, it was there.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it just stays there the whole time. It's like, am I going to be expecting this? So...
Yeah. What is sexual assault happening in every episode?
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ. No wonder it's getting panned.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was bad at all. I think there was a lot of cool scenes in it. I enjoyed it.
I think it deserves a second season.
I think it could. I think for sure.
I would very much enjoy a second season.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna get it.
I think if
this
not,
was never,
pick it up, Shudder.
This was never in the top 10 on Netflix, even like the day it came out.
Really? Well, that sucks.
It has good Rotten Tomato reviews. It's got a 78.
Oh.
Well, it had an 80 2 days ago.
Right.
It's been dropping a little.
Well, that's...
It can be a little difficult to follow,
Sure.
I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
But it's Ju-on. That's what it does.
Yeah, I think if you clean up a lot of shit, I mean, especially if you do have a second season, clean up some shit in the show, make it more appealing to the American,
Oh, don't do that. If you make it more appealing to the American audience.
I know. That's you're on a slippery slope there.
Yeah.
Because it will take away from the Ju-on series, and it will be more like The Grudge 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, oh, this is dull.
Yeah.
So I don't think there are any real jump scares in this show.
No.
Like, everything about it is just creepy and weird.
Yeah.
And then upsetting things happen.
Yeah. It's a genuine, uncomfortable horror show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It does. It kind of feels not so much like Hereditary, but you get that uncomfortable feeling where it's like, ooh, you don't actually want to watch it, but you have to.
I mean, the 5th episode is so good.
It
that
is.
one where he's walking around the house and he's like reliving all of the things that happened to him as a kid.
Yeah.
And then also like all these other things are happening where it ties it into things.
Right.
Where it's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like how time works in the movie.
Yeah.
Or in the show.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was even questioning you, what is this black and white shit? Because all of a sudden, they'll be in color, and then they'll all of a sudden go black and white, and then they'll come back, and it's like, they gotta explain that a little bit better, obviously, but...
There's a moment, the first time it happens, there's a moment where he opens the door, and all of a sudden everything's black and white, and he looks around, like he's totally confused, and what it is it's that when it goes black and white, the house is showing them the house's past.
Right.
But at the same time, there are events that seem to imply that things in the future are coming and affecting the past.
Yeah. 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 So it's kind of like a time loop movie.
A little bit almost.
Yeah.
Or
a time loop show, I should say.
It's weird.
Yeah.
A second season should elaborate a little bit more on it.
I would like that. Get
Explore
a little bit deeper.
these ideas a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because they're really cool, and I really like everything that they've been doing with
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta talk about your favorite scare in that, John.
Oh, my favorite scare is that baby.
Yeah.
In episode 5.
Yeah, that was cool.
Or that baby, he holds baby, I think it's supposed to be baby Toshiki.
Yep.
And he looks down at the baby, and the baby's crying, and it just goes, and its mouth like opens this.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And the kid just throws the baby on the ground.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff with babies in this show.
There's a lot of baby crying, a lot of weird shit with babies.
I think it goes back to like the initial thing that happened in the house, the thing that happened to the woman in white.
Sure.
Because that's the main ghost in this. It's not Kayako.
Nope.
Toshio isn't in this.
Nope.
You're not gonna get your death rattles.
Nope.
No hands coming out of the head. None of that stuff.
Nope.
It's Ju-on in feel, and it wants to be something totally different.
Right.
And it does not connect to the movies.
Right.
Other than the fact that in the show, the movies exist, but this is the true story of what inspired the movies.
Right. And I have a feeling that that's another reason that it's getting panned, because everybody's expecting it to be Kayako and Toshio.
Yeah, I think that's dumb though. Like, because right there in the trailer, that was one of the first things that it said in the trailer was it was like you saw Ju-on.
Yeah.
Now see what the true story Ju-on was based on.
Right, but people don't really listen to that shit.
People
they just veg and they say, I'm gonna watch a Ju-on, and it's like, what the fuck am I watching? I don't get the two main antagonists, and it's like, oh shit, what did I watch this for? But I thought it was good.
I think the woman in white is a wonderful antagonist.
I do too. It's a good change up.
She was creepy. Oh my god, in episode 6 when you actually see her.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell.
That's some of the best makeup I've seen in a show in a long time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's genuinely creepy. Yeah. It doesn't have to be jump scare like, I hate to say it, every American likes. They like a good jump scare, but that isn't what it is.
It's not your
genuine horror.
La Llorona.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's not
pissed
that shit.
I'm so pissed that worthless ass director is making Conjuring 3.
I
can't believe we're considering him a director.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that yesterday, and it's like, are you serious?
That guy.
I always thought it was going to be James Wan.
No, I knew that James Wan wasn't coming back for 3. I just didn't know that they would shit the bed so hard.
Yeah, I thought it would at least maybe, if it wasn't James Wan, put in Mike Flanagan, but he probably didn't want to touch Conjuring.
No, the people don't want Mike Flanagan to touch Conjuring. Even though Mike Flanagan is a pop horror director. I don't care what you say. He does pop horror. He's not your Ari Aster. He's not like your Jordan Peele.
Right.
He isn't any of those.
Right.
He does pop horror.
He didn't, though, when he started, because he did Hush, and then he did Oculus.
Oculus is total pop horror,
but that's a gem.
Yeah, it is.
But that's more of an indie, because it was WWE.
It doesn't matter that. What I mean by pop horror is it's all of your normal American horror tropes that everyone loves.
Like what does Oculus have? It's totally.
It's got your jump scares. It's got all of the things.
Well, I mean that's what James Wan is specialized in.
I know.
Especially with
That's why I'm saying
Insidious.
Mike Flanagan and James Wan would be like Mike Flanagan would be a perfect put in
of
for
course.
a Conjuring movie.
Absolutely. I don't understand why we have this Joe Blow.
I don't understand why Michael Chavez is allowed to direct movies.
I don't know. I don't know what else he directed.
My understanding is
that.
Curse of La Llorona was a fucking disaster.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that.
We didn't even see it in theaters.
No, we saw it on Run. I rented it from Runbox. I ain't gonna fucking buy that shit. I think I got that movie for free.
I bought that movie.
Oh, I'm sorry, John.
It's alright.
It's not good.
I've been
It's
meaning to
so
rewatch it.
average.
It's
It's remember, it's the cry. It's the cry.
It's not the cry.
It's the same story.
Nothing's the cry.
It's the same story.
No, it's not, because if it was the same story, then nothing would exist in the movie,
But
and it would
it's
just be
a
a
curse
random
of La
flash of
Llorona.
images.
Yeah. It's just I can't believe that we're just settling for this shit again with horror, with the golden age of horror. Don't ever tell me that it's not.
I would
we
say
are in a golden age of horror right
now.
now.
The third, probably.
Yes. Oh, we are in a golden age. We got Jordan Peele, Mike Flanagan.
Well, we don't have Jordan Peele anymore. He's not directing anymore.
No, well, he's producing. Hey, he's gonna do Candyman. That was supposed to come out already. That was gonna be a gem.
He was producing that, and I lost all faith in it the minute I found out he's producing and not directing.
Huh? Yeah, that's what a lot of directors said. That's what Spielberg said after Jaws. Because there were so many flaws, he said, I'm not going to touch another movie. And look at him now. How many Academy Awards does he have? I mean, shit. They ain't going to give up.
Well, Jordan Peele said he's not going to do it because people keep calling him a fucking racist. Because they're idiots.
Well, Black Lives Matter, man. You know what? Let him go out there. He's fantastic. You can't get much better than us in Get Out.
I loved Us.
I mean, Get Out, I think, is a better movie.
I think Us is a much stronger showing of a pop horror movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Get Out is just... it's a gem.
I think they're both really, really good.
Yeah. And I know Ari Aster, he's doing something else next year.
He's doing another thing that I think is supposed to also be in the same universe as Hereditary.
I would love that. I would love that.
But I'm not sure.
Anything to go on that streak that he's on. Oof.
I want to see more from what's-his-face who did The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I'd classify that as horror.
Yeah, I think that's psychological horror.
It definitely has horror elements.
I think it's psychological horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was brilliant in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care for the English. I think it's a very hard movie to watch.
That one was a lot easier than The Witch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The Vivitch. I know when we first watched that movie, it was like, The Witch, and it's like, oh my god. And I have yet to rewatch that since I watched it the first time.
I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Because
I've never rewatched that.
I didn't like it, but I might have fallen asleep. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't remember that anyone died in that movie.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Well, I think one person dies. I think it's one or two.
I was just like,
maybe two.
Mike, everyone dies in that movie except for one person.
Oh, I thought it was only two people that died.
No. Well, I mean,
I know the father died and the son died.
I think the two kids get taken away and we don't see them anymore, so it's implied that they're...
Well, maybe the mom died too.
The mom did die.
With the
No,
goat.
the dad was killed by the goat. I think the daughter killed the mom. Maybe.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Anyway.
But I just think we're in the golden age.
Yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff.
Yep.
And this show is among them.
Yeah. Yep. And then we're producing good sci-fi, good horror, good thrillers.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need to keep it up with, especially with the horror shows now. I mean, Hannibal's gone, which is a bummer. We hopefully will have this renewed.
I
We got Haunted on Hill House coming out here, hopefully next year.
I will throw a living shit fit on the internet if this gets canceled.
Pick it up, Shudder.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Shudder's
Pick up the leftovers. Hey, man. Hey. They got some gems on there.
No, pick up Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd like to see
that'd be
more
cool.
of that.
Yeah. Or continue it on Stars.
It's not gonna get Stars because it doesn't matter. Stars doesn't make good shows.
But they make some. They make some.
Yeah, it's not worth the price of Stars.
Well, of course not. Of course not. That's
Stars,
why you use somebody else's login.
Stars, and that's why their shows get canceled.
Well, of course. That's fine. Sorry. That's the free
That's
world.
why I was so upset when I found out that Stars was doing Ash vs. Evil Dead, because I was like, it's not gonna last more than like 3 seasons.
Yeah. But then it came out on Netflix. I mean, after the show was over, it was on Netflix.
Well, yeah, but they didn't make new stuff.
No, well, of course not. Yeah. in
No.
this thing. I think we need to pump out the good shit, leave all the bad shit behind.
But no, this show made, like, I love Ju-on.
Yep.
It's probably my favorite horror movie franchise.
Okay.
As far as like actually scary things go.
Yeah.
I love the Conjuring franchise because it's trash horror.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good stuff.
It's not that it's scary, it's that it's just weird and fun to watch.
Right. Friday the 13th for me, by far.
I mean, I love Friday,
Yeah.
but
Love
this
my
one,
Mortys.
I mean, there's just so much Ju-on too.
Yeah.
I think there are as many Ju-on movies as there are Friday the 13th movies now, aren't there?
Yeah, because there's how many?
There are 13 Ju-on movies.
I think there's 12 Friday the 13th.
I think.
Because Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, there are 12 because they were talking about releasing a new Friday the 13th movie, and it would be the 13th one.
Yeah, they're not going to do that anytime soon. There's still a litigation.
Well, the plan was that they were going to make a remake of Friday the 13th.
Oh my god, they already did!
I know, and it sucked.
Why do we need that again?
Nobody wants to see a remake of Friday the 13th.
We need to see Kane Hodder as Voorhees again.
You know what I want to see? Make a sequel to Freddy vs. Jason. Just continue that shit.
Well, I would like to see the ultimate comic. I think it's Freddy vs. Jason versus Evil Ash.
That was what the Freddy vs. Jason was originally supposed to be.
Yes, absolutely.
But there are so many copyright issues with the Evil Dead movies.
Yeah, but look at how long they took out.
In Ash vs. Evil Dead, they couldn't even include anything from Army of Darkness because they didn't have the rights.
Oh, okay.
All of the movies individually are owned by different companies. If I remember right, it's a giant pain in the ass.
But still, it would have been better than the shit that they piled out with.
Yes, you're right. They should make a direct sequel to Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
Where they establish that Jason is a Deadite.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And we're not talking about Ju-on anymore.
No, that's alright. Yeah.
No, this is my favorite horror movie series. And this show actually made me, like, I finished it the first time and I was like, I really want to go back and revisit all of these because, I mean, it's almost like rediscovering them in a different way.
Okay.
You know?
Sure. You can add it at a different angle, a different light.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially now I get to look at it from the light of this is the true story. Now I can compare them a little bit.
Right.
And
right.
See a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Man, so much baby stuff in this show.
I don't know why, but
it's
cool.
It's because of the woman in white
Yeah.
stuff. There's a lot of like, there's the rape scene, and then there's a lot of like backstory about rape.
Yep.
Where like, cause it all started with the woman in white who was being held in the attic and being raped by the one guy.
Yep.
Sonata, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's a gem.
It is.
It's a diamond in the rough.
I don't even think it's in the rough.
No. I think it will be.
Netflix pushed this show.
I think it will be.
I saw this show all over Netflix before it came out, and I was so excited for when it came out. To where I watched episode 1 the first day it came out.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have told me, I never heard anything of Bloody Disgusting on horror movie lovers. I see nothing of that.
That's because they don't like J-horror. There's like we were on the horror movie flicks fan page on
on Facebook. Yep.
And that people all over the place were just like, it doesn't matter because all of the Grudge movies suck.
Yeah, well, that's their opinion. They don't like Hereditary either. Yeah.
Oh, those people also all say that Jordan Peele's a racist.
That's fine. That's their opinion. Is it right? No. They're entitled to it, but
opinions are like assholes.
Yeah.
Everyone has one, and they all stay.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you want to watch a good show, it's short. 6 episodes.
You want to watch a good show without the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't watch.
No, I wouldn't. No.
I would say don't bring the kids. to this
No.
one? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
Leave them at home.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Or watch it when they go to bed. Yep.
Send them away.
Yep. Or when they go to school.
Because this one,
since they're going to be going back to school.
I mean, I don't think a kid would enjoy this show.
Oh,
anyway.
hell no.
It's a.
No.
It's.
They wouldn't understand it.
I don't want to say it's a slow burn, because it's not really a slow burn.
Right.
But a lot of the horror is not jump scare. It's not.
No, it's not the typical American style horror
It's a
that
very,
we have these days.
It's a very Japanese style horror movie where there aren't a lot of jump scares, but it is weird and you're gonna end the movie freaked out about something.
Yep. Yep.
Man, you know what movie we need to do for this channel?
What?
Sick Nurses.
Oh, that's a good one.
That movie is insane.
Yeah, that's a very good one. It's very odd. Very awkward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't watch that one with the kids.
Oh, please don't.
Maybe some transphobia. Not 100% sure if I'm allowed to make that call or if it's accurate. But
I'll have to watch it again. I'll have to see.
It's kind of difficult.
Right.
It's a difficult situation.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Juwan's good.
Juwan's very good.
Yep.
I enjoyed this so much. This is the best Juwan thing I've watched all weekend.
Yep. Yep.
And we watched
Watched 2 curses.
Yeah.
And 2 short films that were a total of 5 minutes.
The answer is we've consumed over 6 hours of Juwan.
At least, yeah.
Today.
Yep.
And we're gonna go watch something American now.
Yeah. Yep. You can go rot our brains with something American.
We're gonna go watch something in English because
Yep.
I'm starting to lose grasp of the language.
Yeah. Yep. It's slowly fading away. Yeah. Our native English is
Oh my
going
god,
away.
we watched 2 seasons of PSC today.
Well, 1 season.
Oh wait, it was only the one. That's fine.
Yep. Yeah. So we watched 17 episodes of PSC in the last 2 days.
Yep, we watched 2 seasons of PSC, 2 Ju-On movies, the Ju-On series. Yeah, that's...
We've done a lot of watching.
I'm so tired right now.
Yeah. And now this guy has to edit it.
Yay! I have 6 videos to edit.
Oh boy.
Plus, I think another 6.
Oh boy.
Man,
so we got 12.
This channel's gonna be set for a while.
Damn right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but if you want to burn through 3 hours, watch it.
Yeah, it's 100% worth your time.
Yep.
It's worth your Netflix subscription.
Yep.
It's worth it. 100%.
Yep.
Oh man, we have to talk about the dub for this movie.
Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, because we did not watch it in dub, but John watched it the first time in dub.
I watched
in
this
English
in
dub.
the background with an English dub because it's 2020 and there are a lot of good dubs out there nowadays. Yep. And guess what? This is not one of them.
I know. I watched a couple minutes of the English dub, and it is so bad.
It's like...
It's honestly some of the worst I've ever heard.
It's not the worst I've ever heard.
It's up there.
It's very much like if they just pulled some guys off the street. I don't even know if that's though, because at least people you pull off the street will speak like human beings.
Yeah, they sound like robots. It's almost like they use a computer.
It's literally the same kind of dubbing that they do in the 1980s Godzilla movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're just like, sir, they're coming right at us.
Yep. Yeah, very robotic. I don't know where they got these people, or if they're machines. I don't know.
I don't know, but like, there's so many good dubs coming out of anime and general Japanese movies right now.
Okay.
That it's just piss poor that they would do this. And I know how this works is that Netflix specifically has their release for dubs.
Okay.
And I think Netflix often drops the ball with dubs.
Well, that could be. I've never really watched anything in English dub. I've always watched it in native tongue. and just follow the subtitles.
I feel like the more editing I do, the more English dubs I watch.
Yeah.
The more I work, the less I'm watching subtitled things.
Yeah.
I'm just tired and can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of the times I want to see how they change the translation.
Sure.
With the dub.
Right.
So I'll watch the Japanese translation subtitles with the dub.
Okay.
I like to compare a lot of that.
Sure. I imagine the native tongue is a whole hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there are a few exceptions.
Okay.
Like there are a few anime where they just go batshit crazy with the English dub.
Okay.
Where they add like a ton of profanity.
Oh,
and
really?
Like
start
calling each other douche canoe and all sorts of stuff like that.
Okay.
It'll turn a lot of things that generally aren't funny
Uh-huh.
into just hilarious bits of dialogue.
Okay. Alright.
And that's one of the reasons I like a lot of English dubs.
Sure.
Because they'll alter it so much that it's literally an entirely different experience for the show.
Oh. I may have to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never done that.
Ju-on is a very different experience, but in the Tommy Wiseau kind of experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. I don't know where the hell...
Don't go!
Don't go!
Don't go!
It's like they have literally no emotion when they say it. Don't go!
Don't go!
It's like something, a real serious scene. Don't go!
Yeah.
It's like they whisper, don't go!
I don't know. I have no idea.
Watch the Japanese.
I would say
with English subtitles.
Watch the Japanese one and
just pay attention.
Watch the Japanese sub and then watch the English dub and then compare them.
Don't. Oh my god. It's not even remotely comparable. Oh. You lose all the emotion when you have on the English.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
Yes, it's funny, but we're watching a fucking horror show. We're not watching a comedy.
Because they don't really change it that much, but like there are certain things, like at one point he calls Kid a brat.
Yeah.
And I think in the English dub, he calls him like something. I think he calls him you little squirt.
Oh my god. So it's like something you would hear on a trauma movie. It's something just like fake.
You know what it is? It's like if they take these dub actors and they pull them from like the 1950s and they're like, act like you're a 1950s actor.
Okay. Alright. It almost kind of sounds like I said, a trauma, like Toxic Avenger, where he has that really, I'm here to save you. I'm here to do this. Oh. Just watch it with Japanese and English subtitles.
So good.
Yeah, we'll do his trauma one of these days.
Oh, I have a couple of trauma movies that we could do that are they're gems.
They're a racy bunch. Those trauma.
I like trauma.
Yeah.
They have some fun movies.
Yep. Lloyd Kaufman, he's a gem. Especially Father's Day.
Oh, Lloyd Kaufman, it's going to be so sad when he dies.
Oh, don't say that. I hope he never does. Him and Mel Brooks.
Oh.
Can't lose those gems. Anyways, Juwan, watch it.
You definitely watch it.
Japanese, English subtitles.
I'm going to go so far as to say this is the best show on Netflix.
No.
If you're thinking about watching Stranger Things, watch this instead.
I don't.
I'll be 100% honest. I don't fully get the appeal of Stranger Things.
I think it's the nostalgia.
I don't have that though, so
yeah.
I just wasn't around in the 80s.
No, it's just not even. You don't have to be. I mean, it's just the culture of the 80s.
I mean, the thing that we were all like was like, oh my god, kids are playing D&D.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're playing at an arcade. They're doing this.
But like, there's some stuff in there that seems very unrealistic to me. Like, there's one of the kids had an Evil Dead poster on their wall, and I'm like, this kid didn't see Evil Dead. That's bullshit.
Yeah, maybe.
Evil Dead played in like 3 movie theaters.
Yeah. I just think it's a character development. That's the thing that they're doing so well about.
Yeah.
It's 11.
I guess.
It's 11. She's a.
I really didn't like the last season.
No. I thought it was okay.
I'll be honest.
It wasn't as good as the second season.
After season 1, I only cared about David Harbour's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, after the 3rd season, I'm just like, well, I don't think I need to watch any more
Yeah.
of this.
Well, Hopper's the best, man.
And I probably will, because it's a show I watch with Savannah, and it's not like I hate it. It's just, I think it's fine.
I think it's fun. That's the thing about it's a fun show to watch. You can really binge that show.
Actually, that's not true. I also care about what's his face who works at the ice cream place.
Oh, yeah.
He's fun. Oh,
Harry.
He was fun until the last season. I didn't think he was as much fun to watch.
Oh no,
in the
yeah,
last season.
yeah. Well, because he's of course, waiting on a crush, and he realizes the crush is not into men, so he realizes, oh shit, I just wasted all my time. So, and then he becomes, he's back to being his cool self, with what's his face.
I like when he's pretending to be cool. That's when he's
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Netflix has some gems.
I'm gonna have to put so many spoiler warnings on here. I'm gonna have to be like, spoilers for Ju-on, spoilers for Stranger
If you haven't
Things.
watched Stranger Things, come the fuck on. It's been out since last July 4th. If you haven't watched it, I'm
spoilers
sorry.
for The Thing.
The Thing.
Spoilers for Ash vs. Evil Dead.
The Thing. We haven't talked about The Thing.
Which one? You know what we should do? We should do a new versus old for The Thing.
Oh.
Guys, I don't know if we ever talked about New versus Old. New versus Old was actually the first show that we filmed for this channel. Me and Zach filmed it.
Yeah.
And basically the entire idea is we pit an original film against the remake of that film, and then we vote on which one's better.
Okay.
And I want to bring that back. But I think we should do it with The Thing as well.
But the thing is a prequel. New
no.
one. Yes.
The Thing is a remake of The Thing
yes.
from Another World.
Yes, that's right.
Which is actually a pretty decent movie.
Do you have that movie?
No, I don't.
Oh.
That movie I think is in the public domain.
Is it? Oh, sweetness. Oh, yeah,
I could be wrong, but I think it is.
We know what's gonna win. Come on.
I mean,
come on, we know what's gonna win.
I know, but
it's not even gonna be close.
It's just the fun of talking about
Sure.
Just like if we ever discuss The Fly on here, I want it to be New versus Old, where we can discuss both of them.
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum.
Because it's basically the same as our normal episodes. It's just that we put a little competition in
Sure.
there.
Yeah.
The first episode ever filmed for this channel was The Blob. New versus Old, where we did the Blob from the 80s and the Blob from the 50s.
Sure.
And I'm not going to say who won.
I have no idea.
But I love both of those movies.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it was pretty close.
Oh, okay. Alright. I've never watched either.
Yep.
Yep.
You've never seen any of the Blobs?
Nope.
Oh, you should watch those. They're good.
Okay.
Good, cheesy sci-fi horror.
Okay. Alright.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Spoilers for everything.
Yes. Watch Stranger Things and this.
And
Marianne. And
know.
Dark.
I don't know if you should watch Stranger Things, but I mean...
Yeah, go ahead.
You might enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Watch Love. Have you not seen Love?
No.
Oh, that's funny. I think Judd Apatow did it.
Okay.
I want to say Steve Buscemi did writing for it. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay.
I think he was in it for sure.
Yep. And if you want to watch a lot of good comedy specials, you got a lot of Bert.
Oh, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, Bert. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, shirtless Bert. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways.
Well, now
watch Ju-on.
Rambled for so long.
Yeah. Get Netflix. Get 30-day free trial.
Get J-Edge.
J-Edge. $3.99.
Shudder.
Yeah. $4.99. Yeah.
Hiya.
I
don't know. It seems fun.
Yeah,
I'm sure at some point we'll end up getting
probably.
Because there's a movie on there that we 100%...
Yes, what is it? The Mountain of the Tiger or something? Something like that?
The Race to Tiger Mountain?
Yeah, something like that. Something with Tiger and Mountain.
The communist the People's Army of China fights over 1,000 bandits.
Yeah, that seems cool. We'll probably watch that one, then we won't watch anything else. That's fine.
And I like kung fu movies.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
Yep, but subscribe to everything on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, get all the channels.
Yes.
It's the same as TV.
Sure. Yep.
I think they have one that's just for ghost hunting shows now.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But they don't include like Ghost Hunters or.
No, they didn't have Ghost Hunters. There's a new Ghost Hunters.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I did.
I didn't.
I
It's on
did.
Hulu now.
I did. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It really doesn't feature Grant though.
It's
the first season does, but the second season that just aired, Grant's really not even in it.
Oh. Well, Grant had a lot of issues, I heard, with the way the original show was being run.
Jason Hawes just wanted the money.
Well, he also apparently said that they were asking them to fake a lot of evidence.
Oh, that's not surprising.
He was not into that.
Sure. Yeah.
Which I totally get.
Sure.
Real ghost hunting is a very dull work for the most of it.
Well, of course, like they say at the paranormal conventions, you're just seeing the highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing the highlights for days, for weeks that they're doing that for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Grant, I know, I seen at paranormal lecture.
Yeah.
He hates the word ghost hunting. He never wanted that to be the name of the show.
Yeah.
He's a ghost investigator. You know, he doesn't hunt, the ghosts. So.
I want to hunt them.
Yeah.
We shoot
Zach
them with
Bagans
guns.
now Zach Bagans, I imagine he wanted that.
I
He's
imagine
an adventure.
I imagine Zach Bagans is a fucking loon.
Yeah.
Who's
a miserable person to work for.
Didn't people quit because he's miserable?
Oh yes. Many people have. Yeah.
He seems like a pain in the ass.
He's sickening.
Every time I hear him talk, he makes me want
everything. They have no evidence ever, and they always have feelings. Oh, I get this feeling. I don't care about your feelings. I'm watching this to watch evidence. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day, that you feel like screaming at your crew, but
I've just felt so mad today. It must be the spirits.
Yeah.
No, it's because you're an asshole.
Yeah, because you're a prick, dude. And nobody wants to work with you. Anyways, Ju-on. Yep.
Wow, this is such a good show.
Yep.
But, it's a good show, but I don't want to give away too much of it.
No.
And
we won't.
That's one of the reasons I've been talking about other things, I think.
Yep. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch this show.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
It's worth all your time.
Yep. Get Netflix.
One of the best horror shows on Netflix.
Yep. It's up there with Marianne. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I'm John.
I'm Mike. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Wear your mask. Stay safe.